Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi. It's weather in 5 days in 5 minutes as we get things underway. First, winter weather advisories are up for Wednesday morning for southeastern New England and southern New England back to Long Island, Westchester County, the counties that are surrounding New York City and including New York City itself. And I suspect that we'll probably see Mount Holly add some winter weather advisories to counties to the west and south across New Jersey and into southeastern Pennsylvania. And I think we'll probably also see a few in south central Pennsylvania back over into north central Maryland. There's a lot of time here for Weather Service offices to react. They can wait till tonight to put them up. I don't think this is going to be any big deal at the end of the day. We're talking about snow accumulations that are going to be in the range of about 1 to as much as 3 inches. And here's the forecast map from the Weather Service with their numbers. Now, this is through 1 a.m., so this is before everything has gotten underway. And as we take it out through the end of the forecast period, one of the things that the Weather Service has done is that they've actually adjusted their northernmost amounts lower, which makes a lot of sense. This is going to probably line up more to the coastal areas than to the inland spots. And you see the numbers that are being put out here. Generally, it's a 1 to 2, 2 to 3 inch snowfall from southwest to northeast, 1 to 2 inches across northeast Virginia, northern Virginia, northwestern Virginia, central and western Maryland, and then on up through eastern Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Long Island. Numbers start to pick up a little bit as you head into southern New England. This is a very fast in and out, 6 hours and done. And there really isn't a whole lot of room for upside. Meanwhile, this morning, we're looking at temperatures that are in the 50s everywhere. And we're going to go to 60 or better in many locations before it's all said and done. Our cold front is approaching the coast, and it continues to run southwestward down into the Gulf states. And it's from this that we're going to get a bit of a wave that's going to move along. And you'll notice, by the way, that the front, even though it's oriented north-south or northeast-southwest, the clouds are still streaming. The moisture field is still streaming from Mexico and Texas northeastward toward us. And we've got more rain to work through today. In fact, on the radar, we've got a leading edge of rain moving into Pennsylvania and on up into parts of upstate New York. Gradually, that will shift to coastal areas around midday and into this afternoon. And then as we look to the southwest, now this is the part where we're going to get that little wave to move along. And there is rain that goes back through Texas and on the northern edge of this, starting to see it change over to some snow in parts of Arkansas and back over into northwestern Tennessee. So that area is going to grow somewhat before it's all said and done. So let's run backwards. This is, by the way, this is something for early next week. So I just was kind of running it ahead on the models. But let's just run what's going on for today. And we'll use the GFS model. So you've got this rain, and this represents the radar, what the GFS thinks the radar is going to look like. So we've got rain. That first batch moves out late this afternoon or this evening. There'll be a short break, and then you start to see the snow area back over into Tennessee and Kentucky, and it starts to rev up a bit more as you head toward, this is 1 a.m. The GFS is a little bit more aggressive than the NAM. It gets it in here a little faster, and it gets it out a little bit faster. This is at 7 a.m. where you see the dark blue snows right along the coastal areas. The snow lightens up as you go northwest, and by 1 in the afternoon, it's long gone. So it's really about a 4 to 6 hour event. I'm thinking the prime time should be, say, between 3 a.m. and 10 a.m. from southeast and south central Pennsylvania southward. And then as you go north and east of there, figure your time for, say, the northern half of New Jersey through southern New England and Long Island, starting up at about 4 or 5 a.m. and done by about noon. I'm also going to think that the main roads are going to be okay with this. The less traveled roads might see accumulation. It's all about intensity. If it snows hard enough, it will trump the borderline temperatures and you'll see it stick. If the snow winds up being more on the light side, then you're really going to struggle to put down any sort of accumulation. And then after that, weather conditions improve. We're going to turn sharply colder for Wednesday night and Thursday. But this next cold high moves out pretty quickly. And look at this. By Friday, we've got a developing low that's going to run up the eastern seaboard right along the immediate coast. And this is going to mean a windswept soaking rain here developing late Friday night into early Saturday. We've got a wrapped up low off the New Jersey coast, and then it heads on up into Maine. There's no cold air with this, so it's an all rain event. So my grandson is calling me to play with his train, so I have to go. So that's it for Weather in 5 today. We'll have a new snow forecast map up for Patreon members a little bit later this morning. I just want to wait for a few other things to come in the next couple of hours, and I'll update my snow map. And we will see you tonight on the live stream. Check out the meteorologist Joe Cioffi free weather app for the latest weather updates and all the snow forecast maps up and down the East Coast. All right. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you later.